What's up, y'all? It's Serenity, and who is she? I am me, the one God made me to be. I hope you guys are walking by faith and not by sight and giving God praise all day and every day. Y'all, I'm currently in a new setting. I'm actually at a place I used to go to as a kid. It's like an indoor playground. It's a big, there's a gym up in here and everything, and all these different rooms to have classes in. And I was going through all these doors to see which one was unlocked, which one I can go in. And I tried to do this before, but something was up with my phone. Like I was trying to record and to even tell the story. As I see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about my first boyfriend who was insane, who was crazy, who kind of changed my life in a way. But I was just thinking about telling this story because first of all, I watched this movie called Fear, and I don't know if y'all know that movie, but that movie right there, low key, I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like every girl has like went through that toxic relationship where they were stuck on that person even though it was so toxic. And I want to talk about my experience because we all been through it, and I hope y'all done grew from it because I sure did. And yeah, but anyway, so what happened was, I was messing with this dude when I was 16 and he was 19. My mom knew him, but she didn't know how old he was. I was lying, saying that he went to my school and all this and all that because I knew if she knew, she was not going to let me hang out with this boy, like at all. I would not have had any of this happen if she knew. But whole time I was sneaking him inside the crib. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I was sneaking him inside the crib, like when my folks was gone. And our relationship was really based off one thing and one thing only, and that was lust. And that's how these worldly relationships be. They be based on lust. It was not love. That's the only reason why I was stuck on this dude, because we had demons circulating each other. That's the only reason. No, it was not supposed to be like that at all, but I know that now. But anyways, y'all, so one day okay, so even before I say this, mind you, this man has cheated on me multiple times. Really, like I seen the signs. The girl he was messing with texted my phone. She texted my phone and let me know she came to me as a woman, and we actually ended up cool. But I went back to him eventually, and then he broke up with me for another girl, and I'm just like, dang, like I was balling, I was so sad. I'm like, why would you do that? And I was trying to call him, he wasn't answering and stuff, and I'm just like, gee, like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I guess, I'm gonna just let it be. And then 3 days later, it's late at night, mind you, I used to sneak him inside, so he used to come at night. But my mom was home this night, and I don't know if he knew, but he came. He was knocking on the door, right? So let me give y'all my POV. He was knocking on the door. It's late at night. I'm looking through my front door, and I'm like, "Who is that?" So I go to ask my mom. I'm like, "Are you having somebody over tonight?" She's like, "No. What are you talking about?" I was like, "Somebody's knocking on the door." So she wake up. It's 3 a.m., y'all, and she like, "Who is it?" And he said, I'm like, oh snap, like let me go talk to him. So I go out there, I talk to him, my mom leave, and then I'm like, why are you here? He like, I got kicked out by my mom. I'm like, your point being, like, why are you here? Can't you go with your girl? And he's like, what girl? Manipulating me. He like, what girl? I'm like, bruh, like you just broke up with me. Like, why don't you go with her? He was like, bruh, I never broke up with you. What are you talking about? And I got low key like frustrated because I'm like, ain't no way you finna play me like I'm dumb right now. Like, ain't no way. Then my mom come back, and mind you, she doesn't know that we're dating. She thinks we're friends and everything. She doesn't know how old he is. So I'm trying to play it cool. I'm like, mom, like he got kicked out, and she like, come inside. I'm just like, dang, and I messed up. So, me being nice, trying to help out, I bring him upstairs, and we're sitting up there. I don't know why. My first thing, I'm such a nice person. My first thought is to grab a blanket while he's sitting on the couch, and he grabbed it, and I was like, bruh, you're not staying here, right? Like, you really not finna just sit in my crib after you just broke up with me. And he ignored me, y'all. He ignored me. put the cover I gave him over him. Like, he fixing to get comfortable, legs up on the couch and everything. And I'm just like, nah. So I grabbed the blanket. I'm like, no, you're not gonna get comfortable, bro. Like, did you hear what I said? He's like, bro, like, I'm not listening to what you talking about. I'm just like, bro, like, what's going on with you? Like, he was acting odd, y'all, like never before. I'm like, what's going on with you? Then he barely responding. I go back downstairs because my mom calling me, and she on the phone with one of her friends, and she like, he can't stay here for the whole night. I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree. She like, I may have to call the police so they can give him shelter or something like that. But can you give me his mom's number in order for me to see what this is about for real? So I'm like, yeah, I go up there, and I just knew this man was not going to give me the right number. I knew for a fact. So I go up there and I ask for his mom's number. He gives it to me fast. I'm like, that's not her number. And he's like, yes, it is. I'm like, bet you it's not. I go back downstairs, give my mom the number. And then she called it. It's a text now number. Ain't nobody wake up. And then she like, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to call the police, and he's gonna have to get shelter for the night because he can't stay here. I'm like, okay. So I go back upstairs, y'all, and I tell this man out the kindness of my heart that my mom is about to call the police. And I knew something was going on, y'all. He was acting weird. I was like, my mom is about to call the police. And he's like, do you think I care about some police? I'm just like, you should. Like, you acting weird right now. Like, you own something. You should care. He was like, bro, I don't care about no police on me. Like, I got it, bro. Like, just leave me alone. I'm like, huh? Like, you in my crib. You in my crib. And I was like, looking at him, I was just so disgusted. I was like, bro, I don't even get, like, why you're here right now. He was, like, just out of it. But then he looked at me, y'all. He looked at me dead in my face, and he was like, we together forever, right? Like, dead in my soul. He was like, the forever, right? And I'm just like, no, I don't know. Because we're not. So what are you talking about? And then the police showed up, knocking on the door. I told him, I'm like, the police here. And then he go downstairs all confident. He took the cover off, headed downstairs. I'm like, all right, like, I guess. So he go downstairs, outside, talk to the police. And then the police is on the phone with my mom. And, well, first off, okay, so the police was talking to dude. And then the police called my mom and let her know everything that he said. He was saying that he was 22 years old. He was from California. This, that. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then my mom, she spazzed. She heard 22 years old. Oh, he can't come back inside. No, he out of here. He can no longer be on this premises. So she let the cop know, and he wasn't listening, y'all. After the police left, like, he was knocking on my door, and then the police was yelling like, no, you need to get off the premises. And he was like, I have nowhere to go. He was like, I don't care, at this moment you're trespassing. He's like, I have nowhere to go. So, like, just looking dumb, y'all, just looking dumb. And then the police arrested him, y'all, and guess what they found on this man? 14 grams of weed. 14 grams of weed. 14 grams. He must have been high off his ack or not. Like, what? Ain't no way. And then, y'all, he get arrested, right? That's not the end of the story. He gets arrested. And then the next day, I'm in my online classes, and somebody knock on the door. And I'm just like, bro, who's that? It's early in the morning. Like, okay. And then my mom, she go check. Then I hear her coming up the stairs. She like, Serenity, guess who it is? And I'm just like, you're lying. She's like, no. I'm like, no. So I go downstairs, and I look, and I see this man knocking on the door, bruh. And I'm like, bro, you are so dumb. Like, why are you here, bro? I'm annoyed because, bro, the night before, I was so mad because it's just like, you're scaring my family. Like, that's not funny. It's like, it's time for you to go for real. Like, do we really have to go there? Like, I'm not gonna play with my family, and I'm not gonna play your games, and they're not gonna be in it, period, point blank. It's not gonna be that way. And so he was knocking on the door, doing stuff like that, and I was like, bro, like, you're so dumb. And he was just like, what did he say? He was like, He was like, bro, Serenity, open the door. And he started tugging on the freaking doorknob, y'all. He started tugging on the doorknob. Then my mom, like, she was like, oh, nah. So she called the police, and she also tried to call a help hotline because I obviously do need help. So she like, let me see if I can get him some type of help. And he ended up leaving before they could even ask about his whereabouts and everything, because they say, you know, is he still out there? I went to go check. He wasn't there. And she asked if we knew what direction he was in. We said no, because we was not gonna go outside. This man was crazy, y'all. And it was crazy. He got arrested that day for having a knife on school territory. He had a knife on school territory, y'all. That man was finna kill me. It was finna kill me. Y'all gotta watch the movie Fear, because low-key it's like that. Like, it's giving the main character's boyfriend. Like, yeah. But anyways, after that, you know, he got arrested. Yeah, that's not even the end of the story, y'all. As he's in jail, I felt bad. And I'm like, you know, I'm the reason why he's in there. He doesn't deserve to be in jail. He's just misunderstood. Like, somebody needs to understand him. He just got kicked out. His mom barely, like, talks to him like that. So,
brother, this
you know, maybe I need to talk to him. And I was trying to contact his mom on Facebook, but I searched and I found her Facebook, and I was trying to talk to her. She was not paying me no mind, but she was not paying me no mind. She was not paying me no mind at all. I was so confused. I was like, bro, like, you don't even care about your son. I care about him more. Like, he needs to be with me. Forget him being in your crib. He needs to come be with me. Come be with Big Mama. I'm just playing. But for real, like, I felt some type of way because she was not responding. Like, why aren't you responding? Like, I want your son. Like, I want him to be around me. I want to take care of him. Like, yeah, I will be there. But since he was in jail, y'all, and I felt so bad, I decided to write him in jail. And I gave him my number. I wrote this man a front and back letter in jail. A front and back. I wonder if he still has it. That would be crazy. I want to know what I said, because I don't know. And his letter, I sure did throw away, and I'm mad I threw it away, y'all, because I sure would have read it at this moment in time. But I don't have his letter. I threw it away, as I should, because that is a phase that fizzled out completely. Like, there's no smoke or nothing. It's just dry. I no longer want that part of my life. I no longer want a relationship that's toxic like that. And that was toxic. Just back and forth type stuff. But yeah, so that's not even the So yeah, like, I legit wrote him a letter, and then, you know, I gave him my number. So he started calling me from jail and stuff like that. And I just wanted to talk, and it was all cool and everything. And I feel like we were getting back cool, even though, like, I was still kind of mad at him. You know, I was still saying, you know, it's okay. Don't worry. I hope you're doing good and everything. When you get out, maybe we can see each other. Face sad, like, what, bro? Come on now. And then one day, me and my mom, we go to the hair store. And I go in the hair store myself. I leave my phone in the car because I just want some oil that I can put on my body, you know? I just want some oil, some scented oil. And so I go up in there, and I come back out, and my mom like, who calling you from jail? I'm just like, I'm like, what you talking about? She was like, somebody just called your phone from jail. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, yeah, I just picked up your phone, and it went to the jail automated system. So who's calling your phone? And I'm just like, I have no idea. Maybe old dude got my y'all. I used to be lying, child, lying to get out my trouble, because I did not want no problems. Yes, I would lie my way out of it. Please let it work. Did it ever? No. But she like, nah, like, you're lying to me. She was like, you're lying to me. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? Like, who would be calling me from jail? Who be calling me from jail? What? Like, I don't even, yeah, from the past. Y'all, like, it was maybe a couple weeks after, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks after he was in jail, yeah. And he, you know, she found that call, or she answered that call, and Yeah, I got caught up and she changed my number and everything. And when he got out of jail, I want to say a month later, he texted me on Instagram and I was just like, bro, I don't want no problems, bro. Like, you gonna have to hit me up when I turn 18. You gonna have to hit me because I think I turned 17. I was like, you gonna have to hit me up when I turn 18. Like, you caused too many problems in my life. I don't even want to deal with that right now. Like, no. And he's like, okay, I understand. I was like, for sure. And like, y'all, low key, a part of me was like, maybe I can give him another chance. Delusional. Like, why would I even want to? But y'all, that's me. Y'all, learn from my mistakes. Don't give no toxic man your time, because it's gonna take away your youth, okay? Especially when he older. I was 16, he was 19, bro. Like, this man grown. Like, he understand the games, and they wasn't even that good, y'all. And he was pretending the whole relationship, and that's what they will do. So what is the point of wasting your time with somebody that you know ain't right, that you know already cheated on you, that you know ain't what you want? Stop settling, for real. No cap. I want y'all to learn from this story, because bruh, I was delusional, bruh. I was dumb too. Dude was dumb, I was dumb, we all dumb. But I took his dumbness since we was over here. I don't want no parts. That was crazy, y'all. That was a crazy experience. And I was so mad because it's just like, how you gonna put my family in jeopardy, scare my family, and think I'm gonna be okay with it? I was okay with it. But yeah, you have to understand, I loved him. I did.